You got a prank. Back to the fucking headset mic. Go here. We go here. We go here. Boom, boom. Alright. Holy shit. What up, dude? Oh, let's get comfy. We got our chat to the left. See all our bullshit? We're good to go. We are good to go. Yeah, glad last night? Yo, hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. I didn't know you were pushing. Nice, that's what we like to hear. I didn't know you were pushing, dude. I thought you were only on the shuffle grind. Hell yeah. Oh, damn, so you pushed on BM Hunter too. That's actually insane. I know you said that you got rating on BM Hunter, like you got your elite way faster and it was easier than being a healer, which is just, you know, expected. Expected, bro. So expected, bro. So expected. Ah. Damn, that's actually sick. Yo, congrats, man. Congrats. Fucking congratulations, dude. Holy Priest is pretty rough right now, I think. It's like, it's not terrible, but it's just, it's definitely not the other healers, you know? Let's see. I have all my sockets, right? Yeah, I was gonna craft shit. Let's go craft. Craft it up. Come on, give me a proc, bro. Damn, no procs. No, I didn't even concentrate that one. I didn't concentrate that one either? Fuck. We need Mode of Light and Sunfire. Just buy like 800 of these. Push out. Oh shit. No, I'm just visiting Jalen for a few days. Yo, Nakai, what up, dude? What's good, bro? I'm just visiting Jalen, Mr. Rax, for a few days. We're going to a couple shows. We went to a show last night. We're going to another show tonight, and then we got a show next weekend. And then yeah, I'm just here. But because he set up, like, his brother has a PC here, so he like set it up, and I can still stream and stuff. So yeah, which I was supposed to do before, cause oh shit, I saw Lauren a few days ago, or like last week. Well, it was technically a few days ago still, for 4th of July, and she had like a piece, like one of her old PCs set up that I used to stream on when I would drive to see her in Vegas. But I didn't end up getting a stream in or anything while I was in Montana, just because I was just enjoying my time, you know. So I did not end up streaming, which was the plan, to do a little bit. I did, but it's all good. What kind of shows? Like house music, raves, if you will. Does this give me? I don't want that. Nope. Are these both fucking? So last night we went and saw Beltran. Saw Beltran last night. It was fucking insane. I mean, I want to show you, like, you can see the set right here. You can see the set. I can't play the music or I'll get fucking copyrighted. Look at the set, bro. Look at the stage, bro. It was insane. It was actually insane. Hit Helsiartar, saw you? Oh my god, nice. That WoW energy, dude, rubbed off on you. I opened so many packs, by the way, when I got home, dude. I bought so many fucking packs. But it was worth it. Kinda. It was fun. I think I actually got some cool stuff, but like, a lot of them were in Chinese, so. The only problem that I have with opening Chinese packs is sometimes I get Pokemon that I don't know what they are, because I don't really know many of the Pokemon past like Gen 5 or past Gen 4. It's like 5 and up. So if I get it in Chinese, I like don't know what the fuck it is, you know? Should we get in a queue? Let's get in there. Ooh, a heater? I had some stuff to get you. I forgot. Oh shit. Well, I'll have to go back. Yeah. Yeah, I would imagine it sells out instantly. All the English drops. Are you guys gonna have drops on Friday? For the new drop, like the Pitch Black set? Can you show your build? Yeah, I got you, NG. I got you, bro. And then I'll link it to you. No, I don't play any tier. I think tier sucks on Priest, unfortunately. I think tier just sucks on Holy. Haven't gotten an email for a shipment? Damn. Yeah, because the new set drops on Friday, I think. The Pitch Black set, I think, in English drops on Friday, on the 17th. Because I think me and Jalen are gonna head over to fucking Best Buy like 6 in the morning to go get a pack. Maybe I'll have to rip some of them on stream. I might have to. I might have to, dude. Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na. Damn, I got baited with a Q. What the hell? DJ, what up? How are they gonna bait us with a Q like that, man? How are we gonna get baited with a Q like that, guys? What's going on? For now, yeah. Economy's rough, bro. Economy's rough, bro. Is it far from LA? Well, LA's I live on the East Coast. In Virginia. So LA is yeah, the other side of the country. The other side of the country. Do you fly there? NG, are you trolling me, bro? you trolling me, bro? If I drive to LA, it's like a 5-day trip. I watch NBA, that's all I know. No, it's far as fuck. I flew. I'm visiting. I'm visiting my friends, so I flew. It's like a 5-hour flight. So I flew. Who's dodging the queues, bro? Are you in Nova? Yeah, Northern Virginia, my friend. That's where I grew up. 5-day drive with breaks? Yeah, 5-day with breaks. So you're basically driving like 12 hours a day. Lube, what up, dude? Miles from Europe, people from other countries don't realize that US states? Yeah, pretty much. Like, yeah. It's... Every state in the US is basically like a country in Europe. That's how big the US is. The only difference, or the difference is... It's a lot of land. Like, you can obviously go into places in like the Midwest and the Western states where there's just nobody there. Like, it's just land. But yeah, I mean, the states are massive, man. States are fucking massive. Like, if you travel in the states, that's why. I mean, yeah, that's part of why people don't understand. I would say if you're not from the states, that the reason a lot of people don't have like passports is because you don't need passports when you live in the U.S. Not to say that you shouldn't travel, and it's like good for your fucking brain and good for, you know, living life, but so for example, right, for those of you who are not from the states or don't know anything about it, I grew up in Northern Virginia, which is one of the middle states in the East Coast. So from where I grew up, I could go anywhere on the East Coast and like travel. I could go down to Florida. I could go up to fucking Boston. I could go up to New York. I could go to Pennsylvania and go to Philly. I could go to New Jersey. I could go to Maryland and go to like Ocean City. I can go to Atlantic City in Jersey. I can go down and go to, you know, North Carolina, South Carolina. I can go to Georgia. I can go to Atlanta. I can go to Florida. I can go west to a few places if I want to go to like fucking Chicago or something. Like, all these places are relatively easy to get to. Some are obviously further away. Like Chicago, I think from where I grew up is like 10 hours of driving. But even if you wanted to fly, like super quick flights, you know? The biggest state, Alaska and Texas, and then California. Moved to Fairfax about 10 years ago. It was pretty chill here. Yeah, Fairfax is a pretty nice area. I mean, Nova in general is pretty nice. I'm kind of over it just because I grew up there, I would say. I still like it, but I think what I don't like, since I've, you know, traveled a bit and I've lived in a couple different places, the one thing I don't like about Virginia is the weather. Like, Nova weather is just kind of nasty to me now. Like, the humidity and how swampy it feels sometimes. What state do I not like the most? Fucking... You'll never catch me in, like, Alabama or something, bro. Been to Alabama a few times as a kid. Nah, I don't like going to places like that. It's too hot. It's too hot. It's too fucking country. It's too racist. I'm in Texas and I can drive for like 10 hours and still be in Texas? Yeah, Texas is a massive state. Which healer will get me called the least amount of awful things? Which healer will let me get called the least amount of awful things? Probably an evoker just because they're good. Actually, maybe people will tell you that you're a Fodum evoker and that you suck. I don't know. That's a good question. What healer would get you the the least abuse? I actually don't know. Just play a dragon, bro. I mean, like, you're a healer. You're gonna get it regardless. Disc? Nah, people don't like Disc Priest either. Especially if you're a fucking Void Weaver. Alabama was beautiful when I drove through it. Keywords, you drove through it. You drove through you drove through it, bro. Yeah, we are on the Holy Priest. We're on the Holy Priest. Agent Smith, what up? We keep hitting... Oh, wait. Did I miss the queue? Oh. I'm an idiot. I thought somebody dodged. Dude, you guys are distracting me. I thought somebody dodged me. Alright, that's my bad. That's my bad, guys. That's my bad. I don't know if I'll play any Druid today. I typically just play a lot of Priest unless people decide to give subs and they want to see something else. I'll play a lot of Holy, play a lot of Disc. Maybe I'll log on my Pally at some point, just because those are the most fun for me. Why so much Priest? Just because it's fun. Well, I wouldn't say Pally's the most fun, but both specs of Priest are just fun for me. Pally is not necessary. It's not really fun. It's just chill to play. I just play Herald and I just do nothing. I just play Herald and press healing spells and jump around. I don't like Lightsmith. If I ever play Pally, it's purely for fun, so I'm gonna play Herald. Pally's a pretty simple healer, yeah. When it comes to simplicity, like Priest, Monk, and Pally are like the simplest healers, I would say, overall. But I think being a healer is still going to be harder than being a DPS baseline. Just to like first pick up and try to learn. Would you live outside the US? I don't know. I mean, I don't know where I would want to live outside the US, honestly. I'd have to like travel places and see if I like a certain country or area. I think the only place I would live outside of the US, like genuinely, is if we're not talking US states, for the people that want to get technical, I would live in Puerto Rico for sure. Just because I have a lot of family there, and I love the island. And, you know, I was raised in the culture, you know? So I think if I could go anywhere I wanted, I would go to Puerto Rico for sure.
Bussin' makes me feel good.
Cookie Jar Pokemon Fund.
Nice. Oh my god, straight to the cookie jar. Nagakai, thank you for the prime, dude. Guys, Nagakai just resubbed. I went to his card store the other day. Good time. Met him, said what's up, got a few packs. It was fun. Got a few packs, of course. Oh, I need to download something. I need to download fucking Frame Sort. Let me open that right now. No. Oh, I don't have. Bro, this is not good. I don't have Aura. Now I go back to YouTube chat. Goodbye. See you later, bro. Sapped again. Into a fear. Into a rupture. What is this fear, bro? This is so cringe. Fear the warrior. Sounds me. Fears me. Oh, he died. Oh my god, he actually died. Holy Priest is probably the worst healer, but it's just fun to play. We had a large project in Puerto Rico. We hired local gang members to be armed guards with machine guns. Local gang members, huh? I did not move, no. Visiting a friend, my dude. Puerto Rico doesn't really have gang members, but sometimes you can get some, you know, areas that are not the greatest, just like anywhere. Just like anywhere, you got places that just aren't the best, you know. I'm feared. Stun me? Pierce me? Okay. Kidneys me? Not good for us. Miss kick. Feared me? Oh, we're dead as fuck. I could have death that, but I want to get the flash shield off. Oh, he fucked up. Dude. Dude! We can't kill this lock, bro? Where's Mariah? I'm not at home, bro. I didn't bring her. I didn't bring her. Damn, we actually can't kill this lock. That's crazy. I feel like we should be able to. This is Oh, we win. How do we not win there, bro? They double feared? Dude, we actually don't win this game? Alright. Is it an 06 for this rogue? Alright, unlucky. There you go, who this? Yo, 20 guys, W in chat right now, please. W in chat right now. W in chat right now. 20 gifted on the YouTube stream. 20 gifted on the YouTube stream. That's a W right now. That is a fucking W. Yo, thank you very, very much. Jesus, we need to win now. We need to win. We need to win. We need to win arena. We need to win arena. I can't believe we lost that game. That actually fucking tilted me. Guys, there are some games you lose. There are some games you lose in WoW where it actually just blows your mind. Pardon me? Why isn't he playing AoE Rage? What a goober, dude. Gouged. Kidneyed. Nice port, dude. Why is this rogue not dotting the warrior? He's like, just not attacking. Dude. Okay. I don't know what's this guy's kind of fried. This guy's kind of fried. Bump, 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 bump. This guy's really sticking to his name. What a weird guy. What a weird guy. Alright, let's do it. We need to win with the rogue. Well, no, we need to beat the lock and we need to win with the rogue. Okay. I don't really care about this. Mm. Let me see his heal. For the rogue. We're actually gonna lose this game. Sees me? Infernal sends us? Flash heal, flash heal, flash heal. Yes, yes! Okay. Okay, Noxus, what up? Okay, so now we have to we can beat this lock. 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 Hey bro, says Rax. Jalen, are you just sitting there on the couch giggling right now? Is that what you're doing? I can literally hear you guys giggling. Are you just giggling on the couch? Nice. I'm melting? Nice! That's good. 11 o'clock. Fuck it. Run in, run in, run in. Run in, run in. Feared, bro? I'm feared again. Honestly, this is not that bad because we got the double. We got the double anyways. This guy bombs my spirit, but it doesn't really matter. I have mega stacks. Oh, he's so lucky. I tried to cheese him, man. Grow to me? Grow to me again? Kidneys me? He doesn't have bomb. Sees me? Sees me? Kidneys me? Fears me? It's just never ending, dude. It's just never ending, dude. Room? It's just never ending, dude. 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 It doesn't matter. We just go next game. It doesn't matter what we do. 6-0 lock, nothing we can do. Nothing we can do. I could have actually saved him at the end. I think if I palmed instead of dispelling, I would have saved him. Like dispelled the warrior. I think if I palmed instead, I actually would have saved him. Ooh, I got a pattern. I'll take that. We'll take that. Alright, be back, people. Be back. Ugh. We're back, people. Guys, 6-0 lock. Nothing you can do. Literally nothing you can do. 6-0 warlock. But that's how it goes, man. Me and that priest are duking it out. We're just mind controlling each other. We're just emceeing each other and hoping that one of us gets lucky. It didn't work. It didn't work. It did not work. It did not work. Oh, I think that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to go less crit, I think, and more verse. Because I have a crit neck here. How much less crit do I get, though? Like, what's the difference? Okay, so 25% and then 24.5. 26.1. 23. So I lose 2% crit, but I get 1.5 healing? Do we think that's better? I feel like the verse is better. Yeah, we'll do it. Fuck it. Let's get in there. We already crit a lot anyways. We already crit a lot anyways. It's all good. It's all good. Guys, if you're in stream right now, can I get a W, please? W, please. We got 20 gifted on the YouTube stream. So for those who don't see, if you're in the Twitch chat, you don't actually see it. 20 gifted in the YouTube stream, so thank you very, very much. No more Omega Mastery? No, people still go Mastery. I'm just going crit because it's fun. And I actually don't think it's bad. I don't think it's bad. Alright, back in queue. Back in queue, but yeah, people still go Mastery. It's just, I just go crit because it's kind of fun. I just wanted, well, part of it was I wanted to try it. I wanted to try it out, and then I actually think it's not bad. I really don't think it's that bad, because I still have decent Mastery. Not a ton, but I have decent Mastery, and like, I crit a lot. And crit is nice because, obviously I get more healing, but, like, big heals, but, your inspiration buff is up like all game. I feel like I have inspiration up majority of the game, which is nice into a lot of these classes. Apparently it didn't matter though in that last lobby. Somehow it didn't matter at all, but... Ooh. Maybe it'll matter here though. Maybe it'll matter here. Maybe it'll matter here, man. Just maybe. Just maybe. Oh, I didn't download Framesword again. God damn it. Oh no, I did. Oh, I did actually. Oh shit. Crash in Peeker Space? No. No. This guy's a Volpero, dude! Holy shit. I feel bad that we're gonna have to crush him. Have I not gotten a crit, dude? There we go. This guy. Nice! Nice! There we go. Alright. Yo, Crymore, what up? I'm not crashing Pika's place. I have to reload, I think. Frame sort to work. There we go. 3v3, I want to be in the middle. Perfect. But yeah, I'm just visiting my friend, Mr. Jalen. Mr. Rax. So I was here a couple months ago. I was here for my birthday in May. And then yeah, I'm just back again. Hanging out. That stun cloned. Temper, what's good? Had to sneeze. They beat me. Can't ground or shear that. Oh my god, mega Serenity crit. What? Oh my god, I'm fried. I ran into that. Is that this guy? Oh my god, he ran into an ult trap. We turtle there? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, the guy's getting destroyed. Explain the state PvP logic. The game's just gonna be saved, man. Enjoy Cali, thank you, dude. The game is just gonna be saved. They're making some changes. They're taking some large leaps, some risk to make the game better. And yeah. It's gonna be saved. That's how it is. This is good for us. We're getting there. We're getting a decent TLDR and changes. They're buffing HP, nerfing CDs, buffing rotational abilities, and they're changing DR to 20 seconds instead of 16. I mean, I think it's going to be good. I'm excited for it. Yeah, they're changing DR again. They tried out the 16 seconds. It did not work out. You know. This druid died again? This druid died again? So they tried, man. They tried out the 16-second DR with no third CC, and it just did not work. It just did not work. I mean, Legion still had cooldowns. Like WoW's always been about CDs, but consistent damage in Legion felt better. Consistent pressure in Legion just felt better overall. But like there was still a lot of like burst and stuff, and like stacking CDs. But we'll see how it goes. I think it'll be nice though, just to make the game feel like having more HP, so we're not getting one shot, and then nerfing cooldowns on top of that. I think all that stuff helps make the game a little better, and that's what we kind of need, you know. Killing this. Purging. Purging. Oh my god. Almost instantly died. No way I die. Dude. Alright. Not bad. Not bad. Might be an 06 for this druid. He's having a rough time. This druid's having a rough time. They're having a rough go. No, I don't think image is worth it. I think image kind of sucks. I think it's better to just go no tier on priest, honestly. Will Restron be good finally? What, next patch? I mean, I think Shaman's decent right now. Is it going to be good? Like, really good? I don't know. I have no idea. And this clones me. Yeah, we got skin.
Busting, busting, busting.
Oh my god,
makes
he
me
just...
feel good. Busting makes me feel good.
Walalo.
What was that? Oh, yo, Haplorn, think of the reset, man. Just fade there. It's my death the trap. I should have Guardian there, man. Heard him. Topped him. 1 second stun me to a half trap. Damn, they actually trolled so hard. Here's guy. Don't break that. Broke it. I'm seeing him. Nice! I actually fucked up DRs too. I fucked up DRs too, that's unlucky. Unlucky, have to go to the reset, bro. New crib? No, I'm just at a friend's place. I'm at a friend's house, my friend. Did we get a lucky 6-0 here? Just one of those, like, you just get blessed with a lobby? You just get blessed with a 6-0? I told you guys, man. Sometimes this is how it goes in Shuffle, dude. Sometimes you queue and you just get... Sometimes you queue and you just get blessed with a 6-0. Unless somebody here trolls us, which could happen too. Somebody here might troll the fuck out of us. This guy's serious right now, dude? Is the Druid AFK? Oh, he is. Damn, he's giving up on the 6-0. He's given up. He just gave up the last round. That was the round they could have won that round too. Guys, like I said, sometimes in Shuffle, especially as a healer, as DPS it happens often, so I can't even say they're blessed because that's just how it works for DPS. As a healer, sometimes you get blessed. Sometimes you get blessed with a 6-0, and it's nice. It's nice. It may not be that. It may not be the most satisfying because like sometimes you don't really work that hard for it, but it still feels good. It still feels good. David, what up? Not bad. Yeah, Druid's gonna be disgusting next patch, isn't it? Because they're buffing, like, they're giving them like God Tree and stuff again. I had a DH that was win trading at 1200. Yep, that can happen too. That can happen too, bro. That can happen too. People just tell you that you're griefing them and win trading and all that shit. Well, the griefing thing is one thing, but yeah, people will definitely say you're fucking win trading. At all ratings. At all ratings. Yeah, they're gonna have more healing. Their tier set's really good too. Druid tier next patch is really good. Like when they Swiftmen and then their Rejuve has a chance to give them a buff that just gives them more healing. So, not bad. I have 110 medals on this character. We're back, dude. Crit Holy Priest is OP next season. What is Priest tier set again? 12.1 tier sets. Oh shit, I'm the wrong one. Priest. I know disc is like you get extra penances or something, right? Yeah, the disc one is good. Your damage and healing from penance is increased, and then penance reduces the CD of your mind blast. And then when you mind blast, your next shield gives more absorb. Like that's really cool. I like that. Oh, holy gives you crit. You're right. They changed it to crit. Oh my god, it's perfect. It's too bad it's going to be nerfed. That's going to be nerfed in PvP, so you're only going to have 3% extra crit. Ah. Interesting. Interesting. Well, that'll be cool. Even a little bit of extra crit, dude, not bad. Because yeah, it's gonna be nerfed, so they're gonna make it 1%, right? Ba-na-na. Nothing like playing Holy Priest, bro. Nothing like playing Holy Priest. Guys, we don't even have any World Cup games today. What's going on with that, man? The World Cup is so fun at the start because you just have games every single day. And now we have to wait. I think the next game is Tuesday, right? France and Spain on Tuesday. So we got that, I guess. Oh shit, it's Father Rookie, dude. I'll wave at him. I'll wave at his ass. Why doesn't this guy queue up? What's his rating? 2835 is disc. Terrible. Terrible. Yeah, the Norway game was fried. Dude, I saw most of the game. I missed the I missed the what's it called? The goal kick. I didn't get to see the goal kick. That hit the fucking it like hit the what's it called? It hit the like the camera fucking line or something. I did not get to see that. Oh, the Druid messaged me. I did see the UFC fights, only a couple. One of the guys at the fucking rave had enough service. I had no service. He had service to put the fight up. So he was watching the fight on the on his phone. And yeah, we watched Connor lose in 30 seconds. We watched him blow his knee out and lose in 30 seconds. Get fucked. Did the Druid message me? He said, "You are really terrible, by the way. I cannot believe I lost to a horrid player like yourself." That's unfortunate. He put me on ignore instantly. What a coward. Guys, even when you even when you play shuffle and you get blessed with a 6-0 and you're having the time of your life, the other healer will whisper you and tell you how terrible you are. That's good. I actually really needed that. And the guys in my guild, that guy is clearly fried. It's a compliment? I mean, yeah, this guy is just fried. I don't know. He literally AFK'd the last round, too. Guys, as healers, right? We are a community. The healers are all in their own little community. And you know what? I should have done a better job at this myself when I was raging about Fistweavers. And when I get annoyed about fighting certain healing classes over the years. But I will say, I don't ever whisper other healers and tell them that they're terrible. You know why? Because I know that healing is stressful, it's frustrating, you get abused by players every day, and that we have to stick together and we have to have each other's back. Alright? We need to support one another. Alright? I don't ever get 6-0'd and then whisper the other healer and tell them that they're terrible. Alright? If anything, I'm getting pissed off at the DPS for fucking not helping me out a single game. But I'm never taking it out on the other healer. Because we have to work together. So this guy's a clown because he's attacking me. He's not attacking the DPS. He's not thinking to himself that he died in the opener 4 rounds in a row and that it's his fault. He's blaming me. He's blaming me. I didn't make him die in the opener fucking 4 rounds straight. I didn't make him do that. He's doing that. And instead of blaming himself or his team, he's blaming the other healer. And that's how you know they are insanely insecure. That's how you know. Top level insecurity. Whispering the other healer. That's the cherry on top of the 6-0. It is. It is. Yo, Vlad, what up, dude? AFK's the last game. Can't believe I lost to you. Yeah, unfortunate for him. Rank 1s aren't immune to whispers? I get whispered all the time in Shuffle. I have never gotten whispered as much in WoW ever until Shuffle became a thing. Like, I would get whispered in 3s and stuff, but it was always from people that it was always from, like, the same people, you know? Like, you have beef with, like, other players that you're queuing into similar ratings, you know? And then, like, on occasion, if you were ever lower rated, on occasion you would get that, but for the most part, if you're playing 2s or 3s, like, you're getting the same people whispering you on, like, burner accounts, or they're on their actual characters, and then they're shit-talking you, you know? And then Shuffle came out, and it's like every single day you're getting told how terrible you are. Which I feel like it doesn't make sense, right? Like if I'm at the same rating, which is at the top, you know, not to sound arrogant, but come on guys, you gotta let me have this moment. I never talk like this. If I'm at the same rating every season, every expansion, every patch, across multiple characters and specializations, in multiple brackets, with multiple teammates, is it fair to be told that I'm shit every day? I would say that it's not. It's not. I would say it doesn't really make much sense. But people still find a way. To just tell you how terrible you are. It's great. Oh, we got a Q. Oh my god. That was a heater. That was instant. Used to be schizos on burners. Yeah. I mean, I used to get whispered by a ton of people, like, on their burner accounts, like DKs and shit. Like, all the Windwalker DKs and shit on their burners telling me I'm terrible. After they snipe me as an unwinnable matchup. But yeah. Set up your frame's health bar height. It's just edit mode, man. It's just edit mode. .1 will save PvP. I feel like I see that same title before every season. Well, that doesn't make sense because 12.1 is next patch. Last season would have been 12.0, so it would have been a different title. It would have been 12.0 saves PvP. But actually, it would have been Midnight will save PvP because no one calls the new expansion by their patch number. So, do you see the same title every season? Because this is a new title. Because it's a new patch. So it's a new title. There was definitely a title for Midnight will save PvP. Yeah, but that's a different title though. That's a different title. Right? I've enjoyed Midnight more than War Within Season 3. I would say I've enjoyed Midnight for the most part. I think the beginning was rough though. Like There are still things that are frustrating about it, obviously. Like, we're fighting one right now. Devour is about to... Oh, and we got a double ret lobby. So this is gonna be a good time. Like, there are still things that are frustrating about it, but I think the beginning was definitely rough, and we all know why. They just didn't nerf Monk. Like, they took so long to put Monk where it should be, and it kind of ruined the game for the first like 6 weeks, right? 7 weeks. And that was really frustrating because Monk was so broken in the beta, and it still took them so long to change it. But aside from that, like, I don't know, I've still enjoyed playing the game. I think Midnight is more fun for me than War Within. But I mean, there's still things that are frustrating about it. I think that's always going to be the case, though. But I also think, like I've said before, I think the game is always going to be less fun if you're looking for reasons why it's not fun. Like, if you're constantly trying to find a reason that the game is bad and constantly looking towards the negative and constantly complaining about it, then yeah, of course it's going to be bad. I'm just visiting, I'm visiting Mr. Rax, Mr. Jalen. If I moved, you would see Mariah. Fadus Typhoon. Got kicked. Bro, he's just globaling my ret, dude. Caged. Launched. Devour is so dumb. He's dead. Oh yes, yes! Our cooldowns come up! Our cooldowns come up! Sam PvE, Monktown's are really broken? Yeah. Yeah, DK Hunter meta. Like, Rogue Mage is still broken, and then DK Hunter, and then, like, Pally Cleaves and shit. Holy Pies are still disgusting, all War Within, like... And then, like, the typical Evoker bullshit. I don't know. War Within in general was just frustrating. But I think it's just always like that, like I said, the game will always be... The game will always be more frustrating if you're looking to find reasons that it sucks. Yeah, Voidweaver, another one. Not to say that you can't, like, not to say that you have to be fucking, you know, super positive and the game will be fun, but it's definitely not as shit if you're just trying to have fun. Big him. I want to CC this druid. Bro. I haven't been able to move my fucking character. This guy's concussive shotting me. Fuck off, dude. I got trinket. Why are we not going the hunter now? Maybe we just cheese the red. Nice dark. Oh my god, he dies. He actually just gets global, dude. He just gets global. Pallies were OP like all of War Within. Like the entire expansion. They weren't as OP at the end, but they were definitely OP. I guess we just run the Demon Hunter. Rail's pretty dumb pre-midnight pruning. Red is still dumb. Red is still stupid. Oh my god, we just kill this guy in the opener. Yes! Previous confirmation was I was actually able to kill things against Holy Pally. Yeah, Pallies were still really fucking stupid. But they just weren't, like, towards the end they weren't as crazy, but they were still really good. But yeah, the first season and the second season for sure though. The Demon Hunter said, Druid is a child, noted. What does that mean? Druid is a child, noted. Is he raging at him? Maybe he is. Oh my god, that glare was fucking perfect. I shouldn't have feared. Get Ironbark, should not have feared. Ennis call me? Could I get stun back? Could I get glare? Could I your glare? Binding shot me? Trap me? Topped him? Got this? Casting. See this guy? Ness clones me? Oh, that's a trinket. We bopped him actually. We should kill the druid. That'd be so good. I need to get stacks. We have PI soon. Where's this guy? Casting, casting. Dude, they actually just kill him through everything, bro. We didn't lay. Oh, we had lay the whole time. We just didn't press it. That's unlucky. I would imagine that you would press lay there. Was he on Forbes still? There's no way he was on Forbes still. No, he wasn't. Yeah, I would imagine we pressed lay there. That's unlucky. Dude, having to heal BM Hunter damage against, like, with a Devour is just... No, he wasn't on Forb. He bopped the one before. He bopped the one before. Dude! He trinketed there. Watch me. Pretty late trinket. Clones me. Alright. Death. Kind of standing in a weird spot. I'm gonna fear them both. Do we global the druid? Clones me? Okay. Let me see this guy's wings. Nice. Nice! We are back. We are so back. We are so back. Bro, Jesus Christ. Hell yeah. BM Hunter is ridiculous. You just, I swear when you play BM Hunter, like certain classes you fight, you just automatically win because Bestial Wrath is unhealable. Bestial Wrath is just fucking unhealable for majority of healers and like classes. It's just so hard to live. Got this. NS clones me. Probably gonna have to Guardian the next one. Trade this guy. Okay. Bro, it's so disgusting, dude. Try me. Oh, Jesus Christ, bro. The other red is not happy. The other red is not happy about his performance. I play Sackville and Tome for Bestial Wrath. Yeah, but even that, it like doesn't. Even that, it doesn't even do anything. It's not like as good because they can still kill command, and you're dying to the bleed. And then you can only do that every like 3 Bestial Wrath, you know? Not to say that you shouldn't. Like, it's good to have static for that moment. Not saying that that's wrong. That's good to have, but even that is like you're still dying to the fucking bleed, and then the other pets and the kill command spam. It's so fried. It's so fried. Alright, that was an interesting lobby. Red Paladin moment? Yeah, I mean, I think we should have stayed attacking the Demon Hunter because he's casting on us, but unlucky. Yeah, I know. Like Earth Grab and stuff helps too, but even all of that, that's why it's funny. Like all of that doesn't even do much anymore. None of that does as much anymore because they changed the way their damage works. So they can freedom every Earth Grab. They can freedom every Earth Grab, and then kill command just goes through static anyways.
XOXO.
And then they summon more pets, and then the bleeds, because Bloodshed does so much fucking damage. It's really fried, man. It's just like, God, BM Hunter is just... Especially on a Priest, it's really hard to heal through on Priest. You kind of just don't have the throughput. Yo, Nelly, thank you for the resub. Appreciate that. Thank you very, very much for the resub. Guys, we're watering up. We're watering up. Lots of water. Got Glad on Priest, by the way. Nice. Hell yeah, dude. Congrats. That's awesome. Excited for next season? Same. I think next season is going to be a lot of fun. This season it's gotten better. Like, I think, you know, I keep saying it. Like, there are definitely moments where I'm pretty frustrated with some of the stuff that's happening. Some of the changes. Some design. Like, I mean, don't even get me started on Mass Invis, bro. We all know how I feel. We all know how I feel. Dank, what up, dude? Dank, what is good, dude? We all know how I feel about Mass Invis. But I do think that this patch, like this expansion, this season has gotten better over time. Like it's gotten much better with every patch. And I do think that 12.1 will be pretty fun. I'm excited to see it. Like, I know everyone's gonna always be down on it. Everyone's always gonna be negative about it and say that it's gonna suck and all this shit. But like, at the end of the day, if PvP and WoW is gonna be better, they need to make big changes and they need to take a little risk. And I think that 12.1 kind of does that, right? We're nerfing cooldowns a little. We are changing the DR to fucking 20 seconds. Which everyone complains about how there's too much CC in the game, which is also funny, right? Isn't that so funny? Guys, tell me, this is how you know the community has no idea what's going on and that people like to just complain to complain. Because people have been saying that there's too much CC in the game, but also that the game is too PvE every season for expansions upon expansion upon expansion. You can't have both. You can't say that there's too much CC and you never get to play, and then the game is too PvE. You can't have both. Can't have both. It's one or the other. It's either it's all PvE and CC doesn't matter, or there's too much CC in the game. You can't have both. It doesn't work like that. So I think you have to take risk. I think you have to take risk. And they tried to take away a DR. They tried to take away a DR, which they did with this expansion, right? Instead of having 3 DRs, it's down to 2. And then they lowered the what's it called? The DR timer to 16 seconds from 18. Thinking, okay, maybe there'll be less CC unless it's like casted. Which we saw how that works. It feels like you're CC'd more now than before. So now we're changing it to 20 seconds. And I think it's something that you need to do. Like, you need to just try it. Yeah, 2DR is 2DR into 3 is nice, or 3 into 2 is nice. Well, currently we do have that to a degree, don't we? BM Hunter and Dev DH, for example, just PV you out and you die anyways. Yeah, but that's how the game always is, though. I think people forget that, like, not every class is the same. Like, you're not gonna... Like, what CC do you want someone to do on a fucking Rep Paladin, for example? Or, like, a Fury Warrior, like... Or a Demon Hunter. You know what I mean? What CC do we want? Like, those are PvE classes. I feel like most of the time I hear people talk about the game is too PvE, it's always like... It's always people that are playing like the most PvE comp in the game, or you have rogue mages that are running backwards and CCing you infinitely, but because they win after the 10th CC chain, it's like, oh yeah, the game's PvE, instead of the fact that their comp is just completely unkillable. It's just I don't know. I never have liked the narrative around PvE and fucking CC bullshit. I think the game has always been like that. Like, I really don't know what people want from, like, if you're playing like a Death Knight. Like, what do we want? What CC do we want if you're playing a DK? Like, that class has literally been a PvE class forever, you know? All we need is less micro CC and less AoE. Well, I feel like they already did that, right? They already did that with some of the pruning and with taking away the DR, right? Taking away the third DR, so there's only 2. Because what do you mean less micro CC and less AoE CC? What AoE CC is in the game right now? We have in-cap roar. Like, if we go down the list, we have leg sweep. Right? We go down the list from classes. We have Fear from Priest, Dragon's Breath, Frost Nova. Obviously, these are all mages. Ring of Frost. Right? Mages don't even have knock anymore. Warlock has Howl, and then they can cast Shadow Fury. You have Infernal Stun if you're a lock. So, like, a lot of the AoE CC is still the same. Like, other classes don't really have that, right? Like, Demon Hunter literally has 1 stun. If you're a Demon Hunter, you have 1 stun and it's AoE, but it's literally 1. Like, you have 1 stun. Pally, you still have blind, I guess. DK has blind. It's like, what AoE CCs do we want to limit? You know? Because I feel like there's only a handful of them in the game. If we're talking about hard CCs, if we're talking about roots and stuff, that adds more, but... I don't know. I still think a big problem with CC, I still think a big problem that gets put on CC is the pacing of the game. I don't think people understand. I don't think people quite understand how the pacing of the game makes the CC feel worse. So, what I mean by that is, if you look at other expansions, right? If you look at all the expansions going back to TBC, Wrath, Kata, Mop, when you're getting CC'd infinitely in those expansions. Like, you literally don't get to play. If any of you have played TBC or Wrath, you don't get to play your character. Mop as well. You actually get CC'd for 40 seconds straight without being able to press a button. But you also at the same time don't die. It's this really weird thing where you don't just die in 30 seconds of CC. And that's because the pacing of the game is completely different. Like, design is different, and the pacing of the game is completely different. So if you're getting CC'd for a long time, you don't just hit the ground in half a second. And I feel like that's the biggest problem that we've had in these later expansions. You know, especially from Shadowlands to now, is when you get CC'd in those expansions, like Shadowlands, Dragonflight, War Within, and then still Midnight a little bit, you can be completely fine, right? You can be completely fine. Your teammate's 90% health. You're sitting in a fear. And then in the last 2 seconds, you die. Or like maybe you get out of the fear, and then you get DR stunned, and then you die. 90-0. Right? And I think that's the problem. Like, the problem, I think, isn't necessarily the CC. It's not specifically the CC, in my opinion. I think some of it is problematic. I think 16-second DR definitely kind of did not work out as intended. And I think a big part of that is the pacing, but regardless, I think 16-second DR just didn't really work out as intended. But I do think the main reason the game feels like that, or the CC feels like that, is because of the pacing. Because the pacing of the game, right? And because of how strong cooldowns are. So, example, when you're fighting a BM Hunter, even if you don't get CC'd against BM Hunter, you can just die anyways because their cooldowns are so overtuned. So, if you're fighting a Hunter, and then they don't even land their trap, but they press Intim on you, you die. Right? It's just, you just fucking die because their cooldowns are so overtuned. And I think it's a pacing problem, rather more so than CC. What happened to your mic? Well, I'm using a headset mic. I'm not at home, and this is the only mic I have. It's a headset mic. But yeah, that's I think that's the biggest reason, you know. But yeah, people are tracking stuff with add-ons too, but even if, yeah, there's less add-ons and stuff, right? So it's hard to track a lot of the cooldowns, but I think a big problem is mainly just, and this has been my biggest frustration too, because I'm with you guys, man. Even though I still think that, like, I don't think the game is as horrible as people think. I am, you know, I am in the same position as a lot of you, where the game, for me, like War Within, for sure. Dragonflight was pretty frustrating for different reasons, but War Within, it was a struggle, I would say, to get through that expansion. Shadowlands, for sure, and War Within, especially, were a bit of a struggle to get through for me. And I think that's because nothing is more frustrating, especially as a healer, than playing the game and feeling like your team is randomly losing. Like, I take pride in being someone who's healed for a long time and being able to bring games to max dampening if I need to, being able to play like really high intense, like fast-paced arenas where it's back and forth, but you're keeping momentum and keeping your team like alive and pressure, like through the pressure and like through CC chains, and still being proactive while your team's getting fucking destroyed. Like, that is something that I've always been enjoyed and have like taken pride in, that I'm able to do that. And then in the last few expansions that we've had, where people just fucking die for seemingly no reason, I'm with you guys. That shit is infuriating. Oh my god. The amount of times playing War Within, dude, the amount of times in War Within where you'd be playing and you're winning and then you die, and it's like you're playing, let's say you're playing threes, right? And you're winning all game, and then randomly your guy just dies 70-0 and everyone goes quiet. No one even says anything. It just goes quiet, and you're like, dude, what the fuck? And then you check details. Oh, 75-0 in 0.4 seconds. Nice. We just died 74-0, 0.4 seconds. It's like, it's just fucking, it was an infinite amount of times. I would say, I'm telling you guys, I'd be willing to bet that around 60% of my games, maybe more, in War Within ended because somebody died 70-0, either on my team or the other team. I would say like 60% or more ended because somebody died like that. where they'd be 70%, 80%, and they would just die instantly for no fucking reason, just because the other team hit an ability and then they instantly died. And it's just not fun, you know? It's not enjoyable to have that because it feels like it's so out of your control. And once again, I think part of that is because I think that's also why, going back to what we were talking about, I think that's a big reason why the CC feels worse, or has felt worse the last few expansions, even when they keep nerfing them. Because even if you nerf CC, the burst is still there. So even if you nerf CC like they did in Dragonflight and like they did in War Within, you still die instantly, right? So nerfing a stun from nerfing a stun from nerfing a stun from 6 seconds to 5 and you get that extra 1 second doesn't matter if you're getting fucking globaled. You know? Oh, full Siphene. Nice, the classic setback right there. Yeah, I've enjoyed healing this expansion much more, I would say. I still get annoyed by some stuff, like Devour Demon Hunters are pretty stupid. Mages actually piss me off so much with Mass Invis. But I would say I enjoy. There are a few things, right? Like we can go down and be specific about it. Like BM Hunters for sure, Devour DHs, and then Mages are so tilting. But aside from that, like I do enjoy playing the game. I do enjoy healing. Does it shoot me? Shoot me? I didn't get the death? What? Oh, I got silenced. You okay with Marks? Well, Marks Hunter is still annoying, but Marks Hunter is nothing like it was in War Within, so I feel like I'm just a bit, what's the word I'm looking for? I feel like I have so much trauma with Marks Hunter that, like, this version of it doesn't faze me. This version of it doesn't faze me, bro. Oh my god, they're all getting killed. What is happening to these people? I wish they would just give up on explosive. Yeah, well, the problem with explosive shot is they keep making it this passive bullshit with your volley for some reason. As if that's not the reason it's globaling everybody, bro. This guy left the game, dude. You know what? I would say something because I'm pretty sure this is the guy that whispered me telling me how terrible I was a few weeks ago. So I would say he's a coward for leaving. But I'm not going to do that because I just talked about how we need to support each other as healers. Healers need to support one another, guys. We need to support one another. We can't shit talk the other healer. We can't do it. We can't shit talk the other healer. We have to be nice and support them. And he just left. He just left that lobby. He was not having it. He was not having it. Understandable. That honestly looked like a pretty annoying lobby. Frostmage, Hunt. Oh my god! Wait, that's so funny. That lobby is literally the 3 specs that I named, is it not? What did we get? We got a Frostmage, a Devour, and a BM Hunter. Holy fuck. It's like... Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, so those were the 3 classes that we just mentioned. You must be confusing me. Oh, first stage, is that you? Oh, it's not you then. It's not you then. Oh, I know who it is. I think it's the other guy. I think it's uh I think it's Blue Man Dan or something. It's because you have a B in your name, Blue and Boo. Yeah, that guy. I think it was that guy. I think it's Blue Man something. Wait, am I on the shuffle ladder? Is he not on the ladder anymore? Does he not queue? Oh yeah, Blue Man Danny. Yeah, I think it's that guy. That guy whispers me every time I queue shuffle into him and tells me how terrible I am. That's my bad first stage. That's my bad. Guys, do not tell first stage that he sucks. It wasn't him. It wasn't him. I mixed up the people. Idiot Hunter rage whispering the turtles in the gates. Oh, okay, so I see why you left. You know, I still will not support you leaving, but I understand. I'll say that. I'll say that. You know how I feel about people leaving Shuffle, but I'm not gonna be supportive of what you've done, but I understand it. I understand it. I've only left Solo Shuffle 3 times ever, believe it or not. And one of them was the same thing for you. I had a lobby with that one guy, that mage. I had a lobby with From Canada, and he just kept spamming the chat, telling me how terrible I was. And so the next lobby I got, I insta-queued and got him. Like, he got an insta-queue with me healing, immediately left. I immediately left. I didn't think twice, bro. I loaded in, saw it was him in my game, immediately left the lobby. You can go back to your queue, bro. You can go back to your queue. You're not getting an instant one with me. It's not happening. How would you rate this season compared to the last few? I don't know. I think it's alright. Oh, it's so funny. Yeah, first stage GG's, bro. That's so funny. I didn't know that was you. Dude, you're owning. I Q and you all the time. Fuck yeah. Blue Man Dan whispered me too? Yeah, that guy whispers me a lot. So it's that guy. I mixed it up. That's the guy that does it. He's not very kind. Not too kind. Not too kind, bro. Yo, Walnuts, what up? Sure he had a good reason for leaving? He did. First stage just told us. First stage just told us his reason. Guys, you gotta be nice to your healers, man, because this is gonna happen. Thoughts on Druids getting Ancient of Lore? I don't like Ancient of Lore returning. Ancient of Lore was pretty stupid. I'm not a fan of that. I'm not a fan of that talent. Because it just makes you think like, dude, if you're gonna add these abilities back, that's where this problem with homogenizing the game starts to come in, right? Like this idea of homogenizing the game starts to float around when you do stuff like that, right? It's like, oh, you're gonna add back this talent that replaces your tree form, which is your big healing cooldown, and then make it this like unCCable god talent. So why can't you do that for other healers? You know? Like, if you're going to do that to Druid, then why don't you do that for Shaman? Why doesn't Ascendance make it so I'm not CC'd? Right? Why don't you make it so Ascendance is, like, unCCable? Why don't you make it so Wings for Pally is unCCable? You know? It's just stuff like that is weird to me. Like, I don't like Ancient of Lore at all. I don't like Ancient of Lore at all. I think it would be much cooler. I'll put it to you like this. I think it'd be much cooler if you could have Ancient of Lore, and maybe you made it longer, but then you made it so CC was lower duration. Right? I feel like that would not piss me off as much. Cause like Ancient of Lore is what, 15 seconds or something? You could make it 20, and then make it so CC is reduced by 50%. It's like, okay, I think that's still kind of annoying, don't get me wrong, but I think that's much better than, oh, you're just immune to CC for a full fucking DR. Like, I don't like that, personally. I've never liked Ancient Lore. I don't really like Spirit of Redemption either for Holy Priest, to be honest with you. I've never liked them being able to go into spirit form, ever. But it's not as long, and Holy Priest doesn't actually have cooldowns, so you can like kinda justify it, but I don't really like spirit form either. Where were you buying Ancient Lore? My tree form bind. It's like Control G or something. It's so awkward though. I've never flamed a healer a day in my life. Nice. I never flame anybody. Why don't they make so SP has 2 paint subs? SP, huh? Yeah, you spam. You go into tree and then you spam the spell. It's just so weird. Druid is strange this expansion. I don't like how your healing is so tied to Swiftmend. I think that's the one thing I don't like about Druid. Like I miss having Genesis in Mop and in WoD. And I hate how your healing is so tied to your Swiftmend and then your Life Bloom. It just makes it feel so weird. What is that? Nice. Thank you. Want to kick back on Holy Pally? Yeah, no rebuke. I mean, I don't mind that the fact that they took away the kicks for healers across the board. I still think Shaman Wind Shear is way too long of a cooldown, but I think Pally will feel a lot better when CC is not what it is now. Like when they changed DR to 20 seconds next patch, I think playing stuff like a Pally, playing stuff like an Evoker, playing stuff like a Monk or something will feel a lot better. I think it'll feel a lot better next patch, being like a Mistweaver, a Pally. Yeah, 30-second shear is hilarious. 30-second shear is pretty fucking fried. Like, I don't know how we came up with that number. I don't know if we like sat around. I don't know if we sat around at the fucking round table at HQ and we just were going through numbers and someone mentioned 30 and all of us just kind of shook our heads and went like, yeah, that's fine, and then moved on. But holy fuck, 30-second shear is fried. That shit should not be 30. Especially because the lockout is 2 fucking seconds, dude. 2-second lockout is ridiculous. I think most macro... Yeah, you can macro with your regrowth. You can macro it with a couple things. Don't forget to like the stream, guys. Guys, like the stream. Like the YouTube stream, please. Yeah, some of the pruning is odd. I don't know. I still think... Like I've said, man, I think some of the pruning is really weird, but I also think a big part of that is because the pacing of the game. Like, I really, really, really wish I could explain more and kind of dive deeper into that topic. And it would just take hours, though. It would just take hours of explaining and hours of examples to help people understand how much the pacing dictates the rest of the game. Like, it dictates the rest of the game. It puts more emphasis on how bad CC feels or like design feels, and a lot of that is because of the pacing. A lot of that is because of how strong cooldowns are and how fast people die. Like 30-second shear, for example. 30-second shear would not be as bad if the game was slower. Just an example. I still think it's not right. I still don't think it's right. But it wouldn't be as bad if the game was slower. But having 30-second shear when you die instantaneously is not very fun. Having 30-second shear when you instantly die because you get half-sheeped or something and you don't have wind shear feels fucking awful. But like, that feels so much better when the game is slower, right? Yeah, consistent damage is another thing. Like, consistent damage and rot comps, for example, they don't exist because the game is so the game is so fast and health bars ping pong so quickly that there's a reason people don't understand this. There's a reason rot comps have not existed for 4 expansions. Like, I don't think people really understand what a rot comp is. Like, that stuff hasn't existed literally since, you could argue, BFA. You could argue, like, early BFA was the last time. And even then, that didn't count. So, like, the last time it really existed was, like, Legion. And there were only a few that were even good at that point. But, like, traditional rot comps with, like, Shadow Priests and Warlocks, Boomkins, where everyone is dying, Ellie Shamans, everyone is dead, that hasn't existed since, like, probably mid-BFA. Probably mid to end BFA. Yeah, but Shadow Priest Affliction in Shadowlands wasn't like a rot comp though. You still globaled people. Like, you triple dotted things, but you killed people by globaling them with your cooldowns. You know? And that's what I mean. Like, even comps like the comps that were rot comps, even in those expansions, you killed them because you pressed all your CDs together. Right? That's how you killed people. Like, you press all your CDs together and then you killed them instantly. Yeah, well, Assassin Rogue Affliction was the same thing. Affliction Rogue with Affliction Lock with Assassin Rogue was the same thing. You didn't actually rot people down with dotting them. You killed them because you had really strong cooldowns and your rogue would garrote everyone so they can't press an ability. And that's what would kill them. Like, when you would die to an Assassin Rogue team last expansion, it's because they would spam garrote on everyone and then you got triple killed. You know? But not, it wasn't because they did like CC'd with dots on both targets, and then they went the healer and dotted the healer, and then CC'd the healer with like a stun or a garrote, and then everything sort of slowly died, and then they swapped back to another target. No, they just triple garroted and everyone instantly died. You know what I mean? It just wasn't. It wasn't at all what it used to be. 3 weeks in Shadowlands when Boomy was playing Swarm with SP playing Necro as well, spamming Starfalls and running. I don't even remember that. Shadowlands is such a blur with some stuff. Last time I played a bit, LC was a nightmare, no kill potential until 9 minutes. Yeah. Every time I've played Lock Shaman this expansion, or like Shadow Priest Lock, or Shadow Priest with another caster, like Shadow Priest Boomy, this expansion, we can literally never kill someone until 9 minutes. Like, we can only kill someone 9 minutes into the game. Well, it's more like 7. It's more like 7 minutes, but like, we only can kill somebody 7 minutes in, and then I'll finally die, dude. It's fried. Yeah, Warlock had a one-shot with Drain Life at the start. Long CD deserves long lockout? That's what I think. Yeah, the tier set for next patch Shaman is interesting. Crazy part is dots and mobs still hit harder than they do in retail? Yep. Well, that's what I mean. That's an example of I think Wiz is like not that happy with Shadow Priest's expansion. That's what I mean, right? If you look at the numbers, like, you can compare numbers and health bars and stuff to other expansions, and the dots right now, they hit for as hard as mop dots. Or they hit for as hard as mop dots. And it's like, yes, obviously that's because in this expansion you have more forms of damage, right, in your breakdown. But isn't that still bad? That like an expansion years ago that also has less health, your dots are hitting less than them. I think last expansion it was really funny because last expansion your dots hit as hard as they did in Kata, but last expansion you had millions of HP, and in Kata you don't. So why are your Shadow Priest dots hitting for as much as they did in Kata with 8 times the HP? It's just, yeah, rot comps have not existed in 5 expansions. Why will 12.1 stay PP? Because they're making a lot of changes, taking a lot of risk. Changing DR to 20 seconds, giving more health, nerfing cooldowns. Well, it's because of a lot of things, right? It's because of the changes that they're doing help that a lot, right? Like buffing HP, nerfing cooldowns, that's part of it. Another thing is like self-healing is just too high. Self-healing across the board, like healing in general. Let me say that. Let me not say self-healing so that, you know, people that play fucking enhanced shaman or something don't freak out at me. Healing across the board is too high. And I'm saying that as a healer. Healing across the board is too high. Now, I understand damage is high and cooldowns are really strong. So healing has to be high because of that. But healing is too high. Like, you shouldn't be able to attack somebody and they get topped in 2 globals. Like the healer presses 2 healing spells and then they're full health. That shouldn't exist. It's just too high. Healing is just too high. It just needs to be a little lower. Well, Shaman is honestly kind of like that too. Like, think about when you're on a Shaman. Like, so many times when I play Totemic, and there's times where it's the opposite, right? But there's a lot of times when I'm playing Totemic, I get out of CC and I press like a chain heal. I press fucking Unleash healing stream, and then the guy's full health. I press Unleash and then healing stream, and then it procs a chain heal, and the guy's full health. It's like, that's just how the game is. But then there are also, like we talked about, there are also times where you press that and it doesn't do anything and then you die anyways. Typically against like Rogue Mage. Are you playing the same game? You gotta press chain heal, bro. You gotta press your totems. Chansey, welcome back. Any of UFC last night was crazy? Yeah, Connor's old. Retire, bro. Retire, bro. No, you gotta press your fucking totems, man, not chain heal. Dude, what is happening? We got another Resto Druid. I've gotten 3 Resto Druids in a row. They're all different. Try me. Launch me. Why are we on the... I got pop, I got pop. I need to run away from this guy. Get a stun before I get a... Okay. Fairy Glare. Fairy Glare. How can we not kill this guy? Oh, he's a prod pally! Oh my, I don't even want to win anymore. I don't even want to win anymore, bro. I was like, how are we not killing these people? It's fucking prod pally, dude. Are you dead? Oh, we have a Guardian up. You know what's really funny is I PI'd the fucking... I PI'd the prop pally at the start. I didn't realize he was prot. Oh my god. No way, no way. Yep. Dude! Someone's rapid fire? Clone full. We die. It's over. Bro. Holy shit. Hell yeah, PT. Jesus Christ, bro. Chancey, what up, dude? I'm doing well, I'm chilling. Why am I getting so many druids? Dude, this guy said we're gonna AFK on the Prots team. Bro! I can't be doing that, man. I can't be doing that. This guy said, yo, Priest, we're all gonna AFK on the Prots team. Damn, we're gonna boycott the Prot? We're protesting Prot Pally? Holy shit, guys. Protest right here. Freedom to protest, baby. Oh my god. Oh my god, this guy instantly died. Holy shit. Alright. Not bad. Not bad. 3 Prot Palace is the meta. I don't know about that. As much as I don't like tanks, how important do you think the folio is? I'm not at home. I don't have Mariah here. I think the folio matters a little bit. Mainly the stat one. Like the stat one is pretty big. I feel like I have a stat proc a lot of the time. I feel like I have the mastery proc a lot. Which is this one right here. Rune of Masterful Cunning. So like the actual damage you get is not that high. It's like 1% or so, but the stat is big. Okay. Fury Warrior, I guess. Yeah, I mean it's. I mean, you're not wrong, right? Like it's not up to the player, but yeah. It's one of those things where like you would expect people to not play certain things because it is kind of scummy, but at the end of the day, it really isn't their fault. Like it's not up to them. It's not up to them, you know? Oh, you fucking... We should be going the Hunter. This guy leap pummeled me to save his Hunter from the MC. Get a warrior that cares about you as much as this guy does. You guys need people in your life that care about you as much as this warrior cares about his teammates. He actually leap pummeled my MC on his Hunter friend, bro. You never see that happen. I wish we would just go the hunter. Triple fear. He raged him out. Fucking disgusting. We're dead. We're so dead. We're so dead. I got triple fear. Trap. No! No! I could have killed him. Maybe if I holy fired him, he would have died. I would have had a crit, though. I'm still playing crit. Maybe if I did crit the holy fire, we would have killed him. Oh, we're so sad. If everyone just sucked in their pride and AFK'd on a fraud's team, the world would be a better place. We get reported, bro. We can't get reported, man. Da-na. I actually think crit is not that bad. Which I've explained a little bit. I'm gonna silence, dude. Boom. I doubt there's an employee looking at shuffle reports. You never. Oh my god. You never know, dude. Mind control, mind control, mind control, mind control, mind control. Mind control. Oh, he steeded for me. Perfect. I can run him away. I'm hodged. Mind control, mind control, mind control, mind control, mind control. Ha la 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 la, hooked on a feeling. He bubbled. Silences me. Do we win? This guy bubbles. I got the bubble off. I stun this guy. I MC. Oh, I killed this guy. No. No. Yes! Mind control, mind control, mind control. Mind control, mind control. I want to know if you could, when the was... What? I want to know if you could, when the was the for, but when the at kept the CC during it before they went. You gotta type that again. You gotta type that again. You gotta say that again. I will actually answer you. I feel like I low-key know what you're trying to say, but I'm just playing with you, bro. You can't do that, man. Some people, English isn't their first language. They fucking... Sometimes they ask questions like that, and it's like, I don't know what they're actually saying. You can't do that, bro. You can't do that, bro. I've actually had people come in and do stuff like that when they're serious because English isn't their first language, and they're like, yo, when the shield proc when that happened last Druid game? And it's like, what? What? Jesus Christ, dude. Oh no! They're going me! Wait, I'm gonna mind control this guy. What the fuck are you doing, Zank? What the fuck are you doing, buddy? Hooked on a feeling. You're going back to the room. You're getting mind controlled. Death of Fear! Oh, enemy death is fear. So sad for that guy. So sad for that. They better not global us here for no fucking reason. And then we're gonna APOT and stun him again. Into another MC. Yeah, he thinks it. Nice. I'm cloned. We should just be going to fucking ret, dude. Just kill the ret paladin, guys. I got your glare. I got your glare. He's gonna hodge me. Hooked on a feeling. I guardian this guy. I palm this guy. I MC the warrior. Mind control his cooldowns. Mind control is cool. He's gonna trinket. Stun the warrior. Nice trap, dude. Live here! Hooked on a feeling. Killing his pet, because I care the most. Druid's ooming. I'm cloned. I'm trinketing. Don't care. No, no, no! I can fear! I can get the best fear! Fear! I can't get his bop. I got his bop insta! Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god. Big heal. Big heal. Oh my god, the palm. He's gonna clone me. Yes! Yes! Nice. Yeah, you guys are fried. You guys are fried, man. Hooked on a feeling. The two healers holding EU Shuffle hostage at the top of the ladder? No, what are they doing? What are they doing? What do you mean they're holding it hostage? They got banned? Sigmund, what up? What were they doing? How we doing? We're doing well. We're doing well. Contrary to what the subs say on the thing, we're actually at 23 today because we got 20 gifted in the YouTube. So we're technically at 20. Technically at 23. 23 on the day, which could be more if somebody prime subs. Could be even higher. Could be even higher, dude. I'm trapped. Fuck. Wait, there's a healer duo that's win trading games? That's pretty fun. Love that. I don't want to trinket. I still don't want to trinket. I still don't want to trinket. I'm not going to. I fear! I got Bop Insta again. I got so lucky. Mind control, mind control, mind control. I done a feeling. Trap. Bro, what is this, man? Guys, remember what I talked about with the pacing of the game? Remember what I talked about with the pacing of the game? We were just talking about that. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy that we were just explaining why the pacing feels so bad? And we got a perfect example right there. We got a perfect example right there. Let's take a look at how we lost this game. Let's take a look at how we lost this game. I get stunned. Okay, I get stunned. We're still alive. I get in-cap DR. We're still alive. I get blinded. We're all still alive. We're still alive. We're half HP. And then we die. I could have triggered it here, I guess. I didn't think I needed to. But, I mean, I had a Serenity. I was going to sit the CC and then Serenity right when I got out. I was gonna Serenity right when I got out of this blind because it was gonna break. And I guess I should have just trinketed. Because I could have feared him too, so I could have actually trinket feared here. I could have trinket feared right here, and that would have been perfect. We trinket double fear them.
Busting makes me feel good. Busting makes me feel good.
But like, look at the ending to this game. This is exactly what we talked about. This is exactly what we talked about. We said the reason that the game feels so shit sometimes is the pacing. Because you can either be in CC for a long time and then nothing happens until the very last second, or you can not be in CC at all and then you get hit with like a DR stun and you die instantly. And that's what happened here. Like, we get blinded. We're still half HP. And then we die right here. In the last 0.7 seconds, we just die. Like, it's just, that's the game, dude. Perfect example right there. Perfect example right there. Yeah, I mean, it's just cooldowns. It's just, he just had cooldowns up. It's like, and it's one of those things where it's frustrating too because it's not like it's unavoidable, right? Sometimes it is. Sometimes it is. This right here was not unavoidable because what I should have done is I 100% should have just trinketed this blind and feared them. And then we at least live this setup. We at least live this setup if I trinket and fear them. However, dying like this is just so frustrating, right? And like, this is how majority of players feel playing this game, especially as a healer, where you just die like this. You just die like that. It's like, all right, whatever, dude. Yo, Max, same with the resub, man. Appreciate the prime, dude. Thank you very, very, very much, man. Little Prime resub. Now we're at 4 at least. Yo, thank you very much, dude. Alright, I think I might try to get, I'm going to another show today. I think we're leaving at like 3. What time is it? 1:09. But I need to get ready. I need a shower because I smell like shit. So I think I'll try to do one more, maybe 2. One more shuffle, maybe 2. I'll look at the time and then we'll peace out of here. And then we'll be back tomorrow. But tomorrow we're gonna have a longer day tomorrow. Cause we're not doing shit for the next few days. We're not doing shit this week until the weekend, so we'll be able to lock in on the stream hours. Ugh. God damn, dude. I need to do another guide. I need to do more guides like specifically for each healer. I have like general ones. I have general guides for all the healers, but I need to make them for like specific specs. Yeah, I'll probably do that when I get back home. Ah, what a great game. Yeah, we need to have K Benny. We need to have K Benny look at that. Yeah, I need the 3 guides too. I need positioning guides too. I'll be right back. But I want to do that when I don't have this mic. All right. Let's get it, people. Ooh, we went up rating there. We're rank 13. I got like 50 points at lobby. What the hell? Dude, just keep giving me Resto Druids, bro. Keep giving me these Resto Druids, man. We got 3 in a row. We're going up rating. I'll take that.
Busting makes me
I'll
feel
take
good.
that. Bro,
Busting
I'll
makes me
take the
feel
reset,
good.
man.
Nice
Nice butt.
butt.
Thank you. Thank you. Bro Boss, appreciate the resub, dude. Thank you, man. So nice of you. Let's play an avid priest enjoy. I really appreciate the high-end gameplay. Of course, dude. You gotta play priest. Priest is fun. Priest has always been a really fun healer. Priest has always been... Oh, shit. Wait. Oh, I still have sound. Oh, yeah. Nice. Sometimes when I unplug this, it doesn't work. Because it's a... wireless, but yeah. I appreciate that, dude. Yeah, Priest is really fun. Hope you're well. I'm doing well, dude. Hope you're doing well as well. Hope you're doing well as well, dude. As well. Thought you're doing well. But yeah, I'm chilling. I'm having a good day. I got a lot of sleep. We went to a show last night. I was pretty fucking tired. I got a lot of steps though. Non-stop dancing, moving around. Got a fuck ton of steps. Good shit for us. And then I crashed. I slept for like 8 hours. Because I flew in yesterday. And yeah, I got like 8 hours of sleep. And I feel amazing. And I didn't drink that much. I only had a couple drinks, which is nice. I had like a couple drinks when we got to the show. Nothing crazy. And I feel so much better. Drinking is just terrible. Like, it's actually crazy. I know everyone says this. Everyone says this. And I used to say this all the time. Because, you know, I'm just a degenerate. And I get blackout drunk. But drinking is terrible. It actually is just terrible, dude. It's fucking terrible. Pushing rank 1-3 soon? I mean, whenever the season's ending, yeah, Kyle, what up? Like, it's fun in the moment, and it's always shit after. It's always shit after to get drunk. So let me rephrase, because I always have to rephrase this. Drinking isn't terrible. Getting drunk is terrible. There's a difference. It's like yesterday, I drank yesterday. I had a couple drinks. We got to the show. I immediately was double fisting fucking 2 vodka, and then they, instead of Monster, they do Ghost. They did Ghost Energy, which tastes like a white Monster. So instead of Monster, they had Ghost. So I had 2 vodka Ghosts, double fisting. And that was it. That was what I had for the night, and it was great. It was great. I woke up today. We got to the house. I didn't feel like shit. I ordered some food. We all hung around. We ate. Drank some water. I got a Diet Coke because we got McDonald's. Fuck it. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. Got a Diet Coke. Drank that. Drank some water. Went to bed. Woke up. I feel fucking amazing. And it's because I didn't get drunk. Because when you get drunk, no matter what, you just feel like shit. You just feel like trash. Every time. It's unavoidable. It's unavoidable. Getting too drunk is terrible? Yeah, it's always terrible. The problem is... Exactly, Seguin, exactly. The problem with drinking is that, especially if you're a degenerate like me, when you drink, it's really hard to stop. Like, you want to just... Like, you want to keep drinking. Because when you drink, it feels good, and then you feel better, so you want to drink more. And then you want to drink more. And then you want to drink more. And then next thing you know, you decided, hey, I'm going to go out tonight, I'm going to have a couple drinks. Next thing you know, you've had fucking 8, and you're hammered. And then you feel like shit. Because, yeah, drinking, not that bad. I mean, it's obviously not healthy for you, but drinking, not that bad. Getting drunk, terrible. We went to Beltran. We went to Beltran last night. They say if you can't control it, you're an alcoholic. Honestly, I think I would be considered that. I think part of it is because I'm ADD as well. Like, I'm very all or nothing. I'm very extreme in everything I do, and I have this like weird extreme all or nothing mentality with things, with everything. When it comes to fixations on stuff I like, TV shows, movies, doing stuff, going out, whatever, like that's just how I am. So it's always been like that for me. Like when I drink, it's always kind of been like that. it's really, really hard for me, and it's really hard for me to just kind of take it easy. And I've actually gotten a lot better the last few years at just being able to go out and have a drink or two, and then that's it. As opposed to go out and I'm just getting fucking... I don't know. I feel like people don't really get to see... How do I say this? I feel like that's just growing up. No, it's... Well, that's what we call a lot of therapy. And being medicated and understanding my brain more. Which you could equate to growing up. You could equate to growing up, but I think a lot of it is also just therapy. We aren't 21 and just want to get shit-faced? Oh no, you see, that's what I'm saying, is it's not maturing. I want to get shit-faced. I don't think you guys really... You guys only get a glimpse of who I am. Maybe at BlizzCon you guys get to see. Maybe when we hang out at BlizzCon you guys will get to see me. I want to get shit-faced. I'm not saying I don't. I'm saying I want to. I'm saying every single night I would love to just get fucking destroyed. I would love it. But I can't. I can't do it. I can't do it. Not too late to go back to the Soju Friday. We're not doing Soju Fridays, bro. Soju, I can't drink at home. One thing I've realized since I stopped doing the Soju Friday streams a few years ago is I don't like drinking at home anymore. I actually hate it. Like I can't just sit at the house and drink. I can't sit at my PC and drink. I can't do it. Even now, if you guys saw earlier, Jalen came in and handed me this cup. This is a giant cup of vodka. And I've taken 2 sips. I've taken 2 sips. I can't drink at the house. I physically cannot drink at the PC. I have to be out. I have to be at dinner, a bar, show. I have to be out. Another day, another flower? Oh my god. How much is good beer these days in US? I don't know. It depends on where you're going. I mean, a beer is always going to run you like fucking 12 to 15 bucks or something if you're going out somewhere. I can get smashed anywhere, anywhere, anytime. Any place, anywhere, anytime. Fuck yeah. Anyone. Any bar. The way you drink, unpopular opinion here, the way you drink is really influenced by the people you hang around with. I wouldn't say that's an unpopular opinion. I feel like that's just, I feel like that's just psychological, right? Like depending on who you're around, yeah, you're gonna act differently. Everyone code switches, believe it or not. Everyone code switches with everyone in their life, whether it's their family, their friends, their close friends, acquaintances, co-workers, people you've never met. You're gonna act differently, you're gonna speak differently, you're gonna, you know, drink differently. If you smoke or do other things, be careful. You're gonna do that differently. That's just how it is. I definitely drink different when I'm like I don't get fucking wasted when I'm with my family, for example. Illumatic, what up? Okay, well that's not true. I definitely got pretty drunk when I went to Puerto Rico a couple weeks ago, but that was only because we did a surprise birthday party for my abuelo's 90th birthday. And I had a lot to drink. I had a lot of, if there are any Puerto Ricans in the chat or anyone that understands the culture, I had a lot of pitoro. I had a lot of pitoro. I had a lot. I had like 5 shots or something. It was fucking awesome. Which is basically, if you don't know, it's basically like Puerto Rican moonshine. So I had some of that. I got a pitoro for you. Fuck you, dude. This guy's AFK, man. Why are we AFK in shuffles, guys? I PI'd him, kill him, kill him, kill him! God damn it. What was I gonna say? But yeah, it 100% influences how you act, man. Like when I'm around certain people, especially if I'm around people I'm really comfortable with, I just have fun. Like I actually just get fried. When I'm around family, it's a little different. I feel like around family, I'm definitely a bit I'm a bit more chill.
Makes me feel good. Bussin' makes me feel good.
Execute sub 66.
Nice. Wicked. Thank you for the resub, man. Nasty resub. Sub 66, baby. I feel like around family I'm a bit different. Like, I still drink. I'll still drink and stuff at, like, functions, but I've only been drunk around my family like a handful of times. I think I've only been drunk around, I think I can literally name the times. I think I've only been drunk around my family 3 times. One of them, we were on a cruise, and I was 20, but because we were in the Caribbean, you could drink if you were 18 or older. You were able to drink. So I was 20, and I was just getting fucking wasted on the cruise ship. It was awesome. And then the other time was literally like a couple weeks ago. I wasn't wasted, but like I definitely had a good amount to drink, and it was a good time. But I wasn't like fucking blackout drunk. And then the time before that was my uncle's, I think it was, bro, I think it was my Tio's 50th birthday, and we had a big party for him, and I got blackout drunk, and my family had to carry me out, and I was vomiting outside. I remember that. I do actually remember that night, despite blacking out. I remember I drank like all of the vodka. I was like slamming. Dude, I was fucking slamming vodka OJs. Slamming vodka OJs. Dancing like crazy. And then the last thing I remember is we were leaving, and I was like stumbling out, and my Tio and my abuelo and my dad were like carrying me out of the venue, because we like rented a little venue there, and they were carrying me out of the venue, and then right before I got in the car, I yacked for a while, and then we got in the car, we got home, and then I went to bed. And then I spent, if anyone has any Latino family at all, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I spent the entirety of the trip, I spent the next like 4 days of the trip getting asked if I was okay every single day from every single one of my family members. And they made sure to mention that I got really drunk every single time in every conversation for the rest of the trip. It was great. It was a good time. Good time. But it was a good night. It was. And it made some memories. You gotta make memories, man. Stun. Fear. Did they remind you that you vomited? Yeah, they did. They remind me that I vomited. They remind me that I was really sick. And then keep in mind, I was hungover for like a day and a half. This was like a day and a half hangover. And they're constantly like, "¿Está bien? ¿Está bien?" It's like, yes, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm just hungover. I swear. Like, I'm just fucking hungover. You don't have to keep asking me if I'm okay. I've been through this before. That's all it is. Just a little hungover, man. Just a little hungover. Fear! Is that this guy? Oh my god. They just globaled him. Pre-drink for hangovers? Don't you sash her abuela? No, she... Yeah, it was non-stop, bro. It was non-stop. Anyone that has any Latino family at all, or any Latino family at all, or black families or something, it's like you always just fucking, you just hear the end of it. You never hear the end of it, dude. You never hear the end of it. It was non-stop asking if I'm okay, talking about how drunk I got, talking about how I puked everywhere, talking about how I was hungover. It was just endless. But it was a good time. It was a good time. I'm coming for you, Corey Guns. I'm coming for you, bro. How do you stack up for the double fear, dude? We got double trinket there. We're back. I'm trapped. Shit. We turtled. And he sacked. Oh, he double walled. That's not good. I'm gonna go CC this pally. This guy's sad as sheep. I'm really bad for not getting him. Ba-na-na-na, da-na-na-na. Alright. Fuck Hunter's 4 CCs. BM Hunter! BM Hunter! Do they bring it up at holidays? Every now and then. Every now and then they will. Every now and then it'll come up in conversation. Of like, oh, do you remember Tonito's birthday? It's my uncle's name. They're like, oh, do you remember Tonito's birthday? And it's like, yep, I do. I remember most of it. Not all of it, but most of it. I do remember most of it. I'm running in, baby. Back on the West Coast? Yeah, I'm visiting Jalen for a few days. Visiting Jalen for a few days. We're going to a couple shows. Having a good time. Oh my god. The fuck was that, dude? Marshmallow is so disgusting. Dork, what up, dude? So I was trying to do I'll probably do this last shuffle, and then I'm gonna get ready to go to this show. This is Trap. Death is, so I'm on DR. Oh, shit. Stun mine the pillar. Cool. Oh, he's so sad. Massive Sphere is so fucking broken. Nice altar. He purged it. He purged it. I death this maybe? Nope. Half here. Probably a block. Probably a block. Probably a block. Launched. No. Watch me. I have triggered in 5 seconds. Nice DB, nice DB. Phase blind. Hit her both. Hold her back, hold her back, hold her back, hold her back! Oh, you already did. The hunter typed to the mage and said, "You AFK?" Guys, nothing is better than losing and then having someone type to you, "Bro, you AFK?" Bro, you AFK? You streaming tomorrow? Yeah, I'm gonna stream all week. I'm gonna stream all week. I think the last time I came here for my birthdays. Because Jalen and I, our birthdays are a week apart. But you know, the last time I was here, I went a little crazy. We went a little crazy. We were going out a lot, but that was just because, you know, it's our birthdays, and I hadn't seen him in person. We hadn't seen each other in person in like 3 years, so we were just having a good time. So I streamed, but I only streamed like 5 times, I think, in the fucking 2 weeks I was here. So this time's a little different. This time's a little different. We're actually gonna fucking do what we said, which is we're gonna be here, we're gonna go to a couple shows, and we're gonna stream. We're gonna actually stream it up. What is this damage, bro? It's because my lock's not taking any damn. Dude, 12.17 PvP, of course. Nothing feels worse than when you're playing Holy Priest and someone on your team isn't taking damage. So you just have maximum stacks of palm, dude. Like, look at my lock. And then he packs. Oh no. So I have trinkets. Stuns me. Traps me. Broke it. Stun this guy. Stun this guy. Oh, there we go, there we go. My lock's taking damage, it's working. I'm silenced again. I'm gonna get silenced again off this. Trapped. Tell us how? Wait, what do you mean? Tell us how? How about what? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, infinite pets. Infinite pets. Dude, it's literally just unhealable, bro. It's just fucking unhealable. I'm getting silenced again, dude. I'm getting silenced again, it's over. We're dead. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I mean, guys, if that right there is not Holy Priest POV, I don't know what is. I don't know what is. Like, I don't know what better example of Holy Priest POV you could get in Solo Shuffle. Like, we're healing this guy, we're dying through every cooldown, Guardian, spam Serenities, triple fucking Palm, and then we go into Spear form at the end of this game and just die. We just can't out-heal it, and then we just die. Yeah, this is a rough lobby for us. What I've noticed about Priest is if I ever play Priest and I get a bunch of Pallies, I actually just, if I play Priest into a Holy Pally and there are a bunch of Hunters, I actually just can't win. I can't beat Hunter Pally lobbies. It feels like we always get to this point in the like later game where I just can't heal the damage and I don't have the cooldowns. But this is what I get for getting that last lobby. Like the last 3 lobbies with Druid, this is what I get. Oh, for the patch, that's what you're saying. Tell us how. Well, basically they're just making a lot of changes to the game. They're buffing HP, they're nerfing cooldowns, they're changing DR to 20 seconds instead of 16. So there's going to be less CC in the game, which is what people want. Oh my god. You fucking lined me, bro. Oh my god, you fucking lined me, dude. That was rough to line me there. And we had Guardian there too. Howled. Oh my god, I almost killed myself with UA there. Dude, I almost killed myself with a Flame Shock Dispel earlier. I MD'd like 3 Flame Shocks. I went to fucking 20%. It was insane. Yes! Okay, so the Hunter won every game. What is this? 5-1 Hunter. 5-1 fucking Hunter, dude. Don't feel bad, the Hunter only used their cooldown Bestial Wrath 48 times this game. Holy fuck, bro. Bestial Wrath is just... Bestial Wrath is ridiculous, dude. Like, that might be one of the most ridiculous cooldowns we've ever had in WoW. It might just be one of the fucking most ridiculous CDs in the game. In this expansion, like this version of it, I should say. This version of it might be one of the most ridiculous versions of a cooldown ever. Alright, well that was pretty rough. I mean, that was like... That lobby went kind of expected. Like, that was a pretty annoying lobby, I think, for the mage. And then it was... What I've noticed, like I said, is it's really hard for me to fight Pally with Hunter. Like, Hunter Paladin is always really annoying in Shuffle. Because I can't out-heal the BM Hunter. BM Hunter specifically. Mark's Hunter isn't as bad. But like, BM Hunter with a Pally is always so annoying. Because I can't out-heal the damage. Like, I can't outlast them. Yo, Jubby, what up? GG's, my friend. How do I mage into double Hunter? I mean, you basically just have to line, and... You just have to line. And then when you don't have Orb and Lances, you Sheep. Like, if you can't Orb Lance, you spam Sheep and run around the pillar. And you just have to get to that point where you can eventually, like, press Orb and Lance them down. Or, like, get a big Ray. But it's hard. Especially in a Mark's Hunter, it's hard. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, you basically just want to spam invis on their cooldowns and sheep them when you don't have like Orb and Lance spam. But it's really annoying though. Like that's a pretty rough lobby to fight. Suffocations, what up? I'm at Jalen's place. I'm at Mr. Rack's place. I'm at his house at the moment. I'm here for a few days. We're going to a couple shows, and I'm streaming while I'm here. Still streaming while I'm here, dude. Today's a little bit of a shorter day. I'm about to head out in a second, I think, so I can shower and get ready and stuff. But today's a bit of a shorter day, and then tomorrow, like this week we'll have. I think this week I'll probably have like full time. I'll probably be able to do like the full time, full length this week. Even tomorrow, like even though tomorrow's Monday, I'm gonna stream anyways, I think. But, like I said, the last week now, because I figured out this situation with my meds, I'm actually going to be able to stream like I used to. It's great. It's fucking great. We stopped taking our meds at 9 in the morning, and all of a sudden we can actually get through the day. It's perfect. All of a sudden we can get through the day. It's perfect. It's perfect. All right. What kind of meds? I take Concerta, so just like ADHD medication. So I take Concerta. I don't take Adderall or Vyvanse. Adderall, the difference is Concerta just lasts longer. Concerta's more level, and it lasts for like 8 to 10 hours. Doesn't make you super wired. So basically what was happening since I moved back east is I started going to the gym in the mornings and I'm waking up early. So I would take my meds at 9 o'clock in the morning, and then I would get like 3 hours into the stream. It'd be like 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, and my meds would fade. And I would basically want nothing to do with the game and nothing to do with streaming or talking to anybody, and I would rather take my PC and throw it out of the building. That's how I would feel. It's basically like this overwhelming feeling of not wanting to do anything that would just kind of wash over me in the middle of the stream. But I couldn't figure out what it was. I couldn't figure out why it was happening. I couldn't figure out why it was happening because I had a bunch of other stuff going on, like other stuff going through in my life, my family, going through stuff with fucking the game and trying to figure out what I'm going to stream and what to play and doing the shuffle. And then my internet was shit for a few months, so that was really annoying. I had the internet was fucked up, like the wire, the lining was fucked up at the house, so the internet was terrible. So there were a lot of factors to me thinking, there were a lot of factors that made me think that's why it was hard to get through the stream. Also the time change, like going from mountain time to East Coast, it's a 2 hour difference, so I gotta deal with the time change and streaming at a different hour. And Mex Rican, what up, dude? So I couldn't figure out what it was, like why it was so hard for me to stream past like the 3 hour mark, the 4 hour mark. And yeah, literally 2 weeks ago now, I figured out what it was. And it's because when I moved, I started waking up earlier and going to the gym in the mornings and taking my meds in the morning. Whereas before, I was taking my meds like right when I would start the stream. So yeah, big difference. Big difference between waking up and taking them at 9 o'clock and then streaming at 1 versus what I do now, which is I take them at like 1 o'clock. So like today, I took it like right when I went live, I took my meds. And I could easily, if I wasn't going out, like I could easily stream for the next 3 hours right now. 4 hours, no issue. But what's happening before is like right now, what are we at right now? We're 3 hours in. Normally on right now, I would be fucking out of here. Like I would want nothing to do with existing. I don't want to do shit. I want to lay on the couch and fucking stare at my phone or like just listen to music and not do shit. But yeah, just the meds. I go through the same waves. I also think it helps to have goals that matter to you. I mean, that's part of it, but it's also like that's part of it as well, as far as like my enjoyment. Like it definitely helps to have goals and have things that you want to achieve, right? Like I think when it comes to streaming WoW, when I'm playing multiple characters, when I'm pushing rating on some stuff, when I'm getting elite sets and all that, like because I have more things to do on the game, I am more motivated to play and I'm having more fun and it makes it easier. But this is more of just a medication thing. This is more of just a medication issue because like I said, I've been having fun playing this expansion, especially since, the monk fiasco at the start. It's gotten better with each patch in my opinion, and I've been having fun, and it got to this point where I was like, I'm basically gaslighting myself because I'm like, okay, what is wrong with me? Why can I not stream past 3 hours? I'm having fun playing, and then part of me would go, no, you're not. The game's fucking terrible. That's why you're having an issue. But it's not actually that. And I know that's true because now that I've swapped back to what I used to do and I take my meds when I go live, I get through the day like it's nothing. Like it's just so easy. It's back to normal. So yeah. I think that is part of it though. Like, I mean, you always need goals and things in general to be motivated to, you know, be productive. But yeah, this was definitely just kind of like a medication thing. Sounds exactly like me. I might need to try that medication, Dice. Do I have ADHD? I don't know, man. You might. Who knows, dude? Who knows if you do or you don't? I'm a little demotivated at retail at the moment, but it's still my favorite game. Yeah, I've been loving the game. I think I'm starting to get to the point though where I definitely need more. I need more stuff, and I think that's because I don't have DPS yet. Like normally by this point of the season, I would have DPS made, and I haven't done that yet, and I really need to. So I think maybe this week we'll put in a little bit of effort to level some characters. We'll put aside a little bit of time this week to level some DPS because I wanted to play a hunter, I wanted to play a DK. I kind of want to make a DH again, but I definitely need to make some characters. Yeah, I know MX3 guy. I know I need to make a DK, bro. I've been saying that for like fucking 2 months. But yeah, I would have DPS by this point in the season. I also need to get all the elite sets, so I think we're actually gonna fucking make a bunch of DPS this week and then the next week, and we'll get our elite sets and shit too, because we need to do that before the season ends. I think we only have like a month left in the season, so I need to hurry up. I need to hurry up for sure. I've been asking for months. I know. I was gonna make that Frost DK after that fucking panda, dude. After that panda in that BG Blitz game pissed me off. I was gonna make that Frost DK and I never did. Also, I'm at Jalen's. Yeah, I'm at Jalen's. We're going to a couple shows to answer your question, dude. We're going to a couple shows here, and then I'm gonna try to make sure I stream the whole time. That was part of it too. That was also part of it when I was here in May. That was also part of why I didn't stream as much, because I was taking my meds completely different too, even back then. Which it's funny now, because now that I've realized the difference, it's pretty obvious that when I was here in May, part of why it was so hard to stream is because I was taking my meds at fucking 8 o'clock in the morning. Like we were waking up at 8 o'clock and like walking to get breakfast. So I'd wake up at 8, take my meds, and then it's fucking 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, and I'm trying to stream, and it's like I don't want to do it. I'd take my meds to get to the gym because I have goals that matter. Interesting. I'm actually I don't need to take my meds at all for that. I only need to take my meds to literally just work. I go to the gym every morning without taking them the last like 3 weeks now. It's just after that, I just can't. Just can't. I remember that DK. Yeah, that guy was pissing me off. Oh, I'm never gonna forget that guy. Never gonna forget that guy, dude. That guy was pissing me off. Jesus Christ. Alright, let's see. Oh, Ven's live. We're gonna host Ven. Ven is AFK, but we'll host him anyways. Alright. Ladies and gents and furries, thank you all for being here. Once again, I'm at a buddy's place in LA for a few days. So I won't be back home till next week at my spot, but I will be streaming still. So I'm gonna stream all week. I'm gonna go live tomorrow as well. Even though tomorrow's Monday, I'm gonna go live tomorrow as well. And we're just gonna stream through the week, and then I'll be back on my spot next week, and you guys get to see Mariah again. I did not bring Mariah on the trip. I'm sorry. She doesn't fit in the suitcase, so it would be kind of a hassle to bring Mariah. So I'm sorry for those who miss her. You're gonna have to wait a little bit. But yeah. I'm out of here. You want to have a DPS, you just run Void of your disc? Nah, we want an actual DPS, man. We want actual DPS. Alright, I'm out of here. GG's, people. See